Hele, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I know it's like it's really late. It's really nighttime. Then again, I need to, I need to like get used of like doing this very daily and very nighty. I'm not gonna lie, it's like a struggle. It's a very struggle to me, honestly. I've never like thought I would just battle of trying to trying to go to sleep and then making sure I'm in a great time for it. I'm not gonna lie. But I did have some a little bit of eye shut. I did. I had to make sure that I did have some sleep. I did. So that's what I did. I had to make sure that I did have some good eyes for now. If I didn't have a good eyes, then man, y'all will see me drain. Like drain. But yeah. But here we are, y'all, in the stream right now. I am like attempting to do a Survive Min demo. I saw this game very interesting. I did. Now, one of my but I'm not gonna say his name, but one of my mods from Twitch decided to me to play this game, the demo part, right? So I looked at it. I looked at the content warnings. That is something what the developer wishes for. Wants the people to look at the content warnings before you get into it, before you go into the game. And that is something I'm gonna give what the developer wishes for. That is something I'm gonna give it for. Now, I'm not gonna say who my mod's name is. I'm not gonna say it. But one of my mods from Twitch did want me to play this in this demo, and I find it really interesting. I just saw the video of the developer showing a little bit of a demo about it. Not much, but a little bit of demo. I find it interesting. I did. I find it really interesting, like really well. I did. So first when I start getting into this game, I'm gonna start like doing the content warning first, and then I'm gonna start the game again. I'm gonna start the game before y'all get into this stuff, because developer is like very like aware of people's like likings about it, or they don't want some random people just like going into the game just out of nowhere. I'm gonna say it is. Now we're gonna go to live reaction, and here, oh, what the, there you go. Here's a content warning of what the developer has to say. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so y'all can see it right now. So here's the content warnings of what the developer have for us. I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Okay, I gotta make sure. Okay, I had to make sure. Okay, oh good. So here's a warnings, content warnings. Screen/text shake, loud sounds, flickering jump scare, frequent devs, allusions to cannibalism, dead VRA strangulation, physical domination, non-consent, and dad jokes. I'm not gonna that. Oh, hold up. I'm trying to highlight those. There you go. Those I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna be a word at, but not this one, because I love dad jokes. I love dad jokes. I really do. I really do. But if people get really oversensitive to dad jokes, and there it is right there. And here's something what the developer is giving what people want before going into this game. And if you're going to put this on a video, or you're going to stream to this game, and that is something I'm going to give what it wishes for. That's what I'm going to do. So that's what I'm going to do. So after like I'm done with the stream, I heard like there were 9 endings. I heard there were 9 endings of this in this game, in this demo. That's what I heard. And that's what I'll try to do. I'll try to go to 9 endings. That is something I'm going to do. Now, hold on. I still in my throat. Nah, I forgot what I was about to say. I forgot what I was about to say. Let me think. Hold on. Let me think. I forgot. I forgot. But I'm gonna say but yes, there are 9 endings, and that's something I'm gonna try to do. But there we are right now. Oh, okay, now I know what I was about to say. I'm gonna put in the link. I'm gonna put in the link. I'm gonna put the link of the developers a channel on my description after I'm done with my stream. So that's something I'm going to do. I'm gonna put in their channel in the description after I'm done with this. But after I'm done with the stream. So for right now, we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started putting a survival min right now. Hold on. I need to listen. I need to hear to my phone. So I need to be aware. I go like, oh shoot, dude. You go up? You didn't go up? Oh. Okay. Run. All right. Now, I don't know if it's going to be on the live game. It's going to be in the live gaming part or a live reaction part. If it's not working on the live gaming, then I might have to switch to live reaction. I might have to. Yeah. Okay. There you go. There you go. Now, I'm gonna go check. Oh, hold on. Let me put the desk. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Now it's in. It's in. I'm gonna turn on the desk. Hold on. If I turn on the desk, my voice cracked. I'm gonna turn on the desktop audio. Oh shoot. It probably. Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. I hate it when it does that. It does out of nowhere. I hate it when it does that. And I hate it. I have to do this a hard way. Like I hate it that I had to do this a hard way. So yeah, that's something I hated. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. Nope. I guess I'm gonna have to go in the I guess I'm gonna have to go in the live reaction part. I probably might have to. Probably might have to. I might have to go to live reaction part. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Wait. Oh, I could do this. I could do this. Yeah, I could do that. Hope it doesn't. Oh, hold on. Gotta make sure that. Okay, it worked. Okay. So, where's my? Oh shoot, where's my mouse? I guess I guess I'm gonna have to do it like that because my mouse was disappeared. My mouse disappeared. I guess I'm gonna have to do it like this. So I'm gonna look at my phone right now in case if there's any in case if there's any freeze frame, a bugging or anything. All right, it's good. No freeze frame or anything. Get started. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Hearing about the strange deaths, the neighborhood rumors, whatever the hell keeps making those noise outside after 2 in the morning has made rest a little difficult to achieve lately. Wait. Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, it makes me go back. Thank you. Thank you. I thought I would have to go all the way over there, but it can make me go back. Thank you. I've been having trouble sleeping these past few weeks. So, y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. But now, the neighborhood has gone weirdly quiet. No voices outside, no wandering footsteps, not even knocking near my windows. I stay completely still in bed. Okay, that got me. Suddenly very aware that all of the noises that used to be outside sound much closer now. Because tonight, it's coming from my room. That sounds sarcastic. I can't sleep. The words rarely made it past my lips. A terrible attempt to ease my nerves. I stared up at the ceiling. The right side of the room. Then my left, nothing moved. The room sits heavy around me. The faint outline of furniture is exactly where it should be. Desk, chair, door, window. I know there's an auto. There's an auto, but I'm not gonna use it. Everything is in place. Still, something feels off. I'm way too paranoid about this. I slowly close my eyes back shut. I should just sleep. It sounds so sarcastic when I do it. Maybe I'll stop thinking about it if voice suddenly speaks from somewhere beside my bed. Really, you're really pretty when you sleep. Shit. I looked around in panic. Where the hell did I come from? The room is too dark for me to see him clearly. I can only make out the outline of someone sitting near me, sounding far too comfortable for someone who absolutely should not be in my room. Then the mattress sinks slightly. I'm gonna say it. Who are you? Silence. The thing in front of me just stares. The mattress creaks softly beside me. Something cold touches the side of my neck. The last thing I hear is a quiet, unpleased sound somewhere between the sigh and the growl. Bad question. So what now? Death ending. Ignorant. I think you offended him. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that's a one. Okay, so that's the first ending already. Okay. We're gonna go to auto. Okay. So there's. Oh, okay. So okay. So I had to be aware of it. Oh, okay. So we got the death ending. Okay. So we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to go all the way to the question. Okay. So what happens? We go. I know you. Oh, I know you. The figure pauses, tension in the room shifting ever so slightly. If I sell it, maybe this can be a tomorrow me problem. Wait, did it speak? Yeah, there's been rumors, you know, around the neighborhood. And the noises and stuff. I thought it was speak. I thought I heard it speak, but no. I mean... Oh, shoot. Why wouldn't I be? Yep. All I've been hearing all week. Oh, fake laugh. Please work, please work, please work. Is that really? You know me so well. Oh, that worked? Phew. This is what I would say if you were clever. Never mind, all hope is lost. I'm so dead. He just stared and smiled at me. You know what he looks like? He looks like Alistair. He looks like Alistair from Hazbin Hotel. The smile and all that. He looks like Alistair. You're not very good at bluffing, are you? Dude, my stomach drops. I would freak out too. I was like, damn it. I looked away. Most people would have started panicking by now. The mattress creaked softly beside me. Oh. Something lightly brushes a strand of hair away from my face. Hey. Look at me. Oh, like that. He sounded amused. Like hell I would. Honestly, if I ignore him long enough... Oh, come on. Don't be rude. I've got real good visuals, you know? Oh, I'm dead. I can't be that repulsive to you, can I? East side. Or... You're kind of stubborn, huh? Suddenly, a cold hand grabbed my face with rough force. Oh, not choking me. My eyes snapped back to him immediately. There you go, darling. That wasn't so hard, was it? This bastard. Apparently, this thing's solution to being ignored is brute fucking force. He wasn't lying, though. The figure in front of me was pretty. Dark features, dark hair falling loosely over his eyes, and skin pale enough to look like he just crawled out of his own grave. A little too pale. What if he's a ghost? What if he's a ghost? If he smiled normally, he probably passed as a pretty cute guy. That's it. As I said, that smile gives me Alistair vibes again from Hazbin Hotel. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Okay, the curve of his smile sits just a little too wide. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna smile like him because my smile is ugly. I'm not gonna smile. My smile is ugly. And he's staring at me like he's pleased I finally looked at him. So fucking creepy. Is he licking? Fingers started curl against my throat. Wait. I didn't even. Yes. His smile shifts slightly. Good. I was hoping you had taste. His fingers loosened just a fraction. A thumb then brushed across my bottom lip. It was surprisingly gentle. Want to take a closer look? Don't tell me he's gonna kiss me. Don't tell me he's gonna kiss me. I swiftly looked away for a brief moment. Was my gawking that obvious? Ugh, that's embarrassing. Slowly, I looked back at him. With slight hesitation, I nodded. Oh. The silence hung awkwardly. He still did not move an inch. Is he dense? I scrunched my brows and tilted my head slightly in confusion. Darling, I need you to use your words, okay? I'm gonna ask you again. Would you like to take a closer look? Okay, there's no another option, just that option. The word is a surrender. I can feel the mattress clip dip further as he shifts his body. He doesn't move away. Instead, he closes the distance until his pale face is all I can see. Oh shoot, you're too close, buddy. Hey. Don't you want to touch me? Hey, bro. Hey, at least take me out for dinner first. Damn, take me out for dinner. Damn, don't start going closer. Don't start getting closer to my face. Take me out for dinner. Bold fucker. Oh shoot. Wait, his skin is cold, inhuman. Wait, okay. Every movement is deliberated and cocky. He knows exactly what he's doing to me, and he's enjoying the power trip. So adorable. I feel like I could just swallow your whole. Yeah. They say he's an entity. The world shrinks to the size of his bed. Of this bed. The rustle of the sheets and the feeling of him looming over me becomes everything. I forget that he broke into my house. I forget he was just threatening to devour me. I feel chosen, which is exactly what he wants. Oh, okay. Later, the adrenaline begins to settle. He's still on top of me. And yeah, see, at least take me out for dinner, bro. Take me out for dinner first. The intimacy from moments ago has evaporated into a sudden jarring chill. Oh, he's gone? Never mind, he's not gone. Oh. Suddenly, my body feels heavy. My heart rate slowed to the crawl, and the numb sensation spreads from my chest to my limbs. What's happening? He stares me down. His face is a mask of darkness. Oh, shoot. You really are a darling. You know that? So sweet. So incredibly easy to read. I tried to push him off, but I can't even lift my hand. My vision starts to blur into static. I stay and chat, but you're starting to look a little pale. He leans down, his lips brushing against my ear as my eyes begin to close for the last time. Don't be too trusting to strangers. Step ending, stranger danger. You just couldn't keep it in your pants, can you? Don't blame me. Don't blame me. I'm just getting the endings. I'm just getting the. Hold on, let me fix the camera. There you go. I'm just doing with the ending. Okay, so there's more endings involved. So we're gonna stick to the yes part. Is there? Never mind. So I'm gonna say I know you. So we got to yes part. Did we get to the yes part? I'm gonna do the audio part. Okay, this one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hi, not sure. I'm Min. That, you know what? I love that joke. That joke never gets old. You know the ASDF movies? It's a hi hungry. Oh, my voice cracked. Hi hungry. I'm dead. I love that joke. I love that joke. Keep that up. Keep that up. Oh shoot, what happened? I'm sorry. Besides. Min. So that's its name. I'm not gonna do the a cute hee one. I'm gonna do So do you just stay indoors all day? I would. Don't you have friends your age? Of course I do. That was a lie. Okay, then you definitely should have heard about me. But what if I didn't? See, what if I do have friends and I didn't know him? Not all of the friends you hang out with would know that person. You know what I mean? What is this guy on about? I've heard stories, but they don't usually involve the monster insulting my social life. Well, the stories are usually written by bystanders who have little to no information about me. It's a real tragedy, honestly. So, what's the local gossip? Am I a vengeful spirit? A demon? Oh, sorry. A super handsome yandere serial killer cannibal that all the ladies fall for? You know what? It's really accurate. It's really accurate because they would, even though like it's a yandere serial killer cannibalism person, the ladies will fall for it if it was a handsome guy. So it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, if it's a third one, I'm impressed. They mostly say you're something to avoid. Avoid? Wow, that is so boring. People are so pedestrian. Pedestrian? I don't know if I said it right. Pedestrian. He shifts his weight, sitting cross-legged on the mattress like he's about to start a sleepover gossip session, though his eyes still have that unsettling glow. Be honest, if I decided to actually bite you right now, would you give me a really loud, ugly screech? She probably will moan. You're making me uncomfortable. Of course I am. I'm a great harasser. Damn. Damn. I should not be laughing at, but damn. Was that an IDV reference? Plus, you look like you taste like candy. Cookies. Cream. I was close. And what? Daddy issues. That's funny. You're insane. My voice cracked. I'm not insane. I'm Min. Oh my god. I love it. It's so funny. Dad jokes are always funny. It's like he's hitting with common sense. It's like, yeah, I'm in. Common sense. So stupid, but it's funny. Okay, that's enough. Sorry. I want you to continue. I want you to continue because it's funny. I'm just very excited to talk to you. This guy is starting to feel more like an annoyance than a threat. You know, killing is easy. But But finding someone who actually stays awake long enough to be interesting, that's one in a trillion. Krillin joke. It's a Krillin joke. No, don't. You're the one in my Krillin. Oh my fucking god. I love it. It's as shrimpo as that. Not with the job. I'll shove a shrimp in your mouth. Oh shit. Right. Whatever. Wait, did you say something? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. What's your deal anyway, aside from being a creep? He pauses. For a split second, the annoying know-it-all grin drops, and he just looks tired. I just want someone to look at me and not run away immediately. It gets repetitive. Yeah, no shit. You kill people because you're bored? Don't make it sound so depressing. You do the same if you were in my shoes. There's really not much to do when you're dead, you know? I knew he was dead. I knew he was dead. You know what? I'm gonna stick with that. I'm so sorry. I hope he's not mad at it. I understand what it's like. Oh shit, he got his face. Oh, he got so offensive. You understand? You, a living, breathing human with a heartbeat in the future, think you get what it's like? I'm a centuries old. You've barely lived. You don't have an inkling of how I feel. Being stuck in the loop, feeling invisible, it's lonely. I know what it's like to just want someone to notice you're there. I'm sorry you had to go through that alone, Min. Okay. The air in the room shifts. The sharp, mocking pressure of his presence seems to deflate. He looks away, his shoulders slumped. You're remarkably persistent with the kindness, aren't you? It's almost annoying. He shifts closer, stopping just a few inches away. His cold hands resting palm up on the dovet between us. I wasn't always this thing. I had a life, a real one. I had a sister who used to wait for me by the gate every evening. The last thing I remember is a cold, waiting for someone to come home, but the house stayed dark. I hesitate to slowly place my hand on his cheek. Oh shoot. He doesn't pull away. His skin feels like ice, but that gaze. He's pleading. Now I'm just a restless ghost. I was right! He is a ghost! Oh my god, I was right! I was right! He is a ghost! Oh, what I thought about that! He's a ghost, and I was right. I said at the beginning, I think he's a ghost. And they whispered to scared children. Do you know how it feels to be forgotten while you're still standing right there? It's okay now, Min. I'm here. I see you. My voice cracked. I see you. He looks up, and for a moment, his eyes look almost watery, human, vulnerable. You really mean it? You wouldn't just leave like the others? He lets out a shaky breath and leans forward, resting his forehead against my shoulder. The movement is so fragile, it makes my chest ache. I find myself wrapping an arm around him, pulling this monster into a protective embrace. He feels so small like this. You don't have to be in a monster with me. A long silence follows. I can feel him trembling against me. I close my eyes, thinking I've actually reached him, thinking I've saved us both. Then the trembling changes. It's not the sob, it's a rhythmic, low-frequency vibration. He's vibrating with laughter. He pulls back, his head snapping up, the Tears are gone, replaced by the maniac. Diamond bright glint of pure malice. Yeah, so he started laughing. Oh my god, I actually can't believe it. A sister, a gate? What gate? A gate to the heavens? Man, what are you? You said I promise, like a protagonist in a bad romance novel. He clasped his hands together, his laughter bouncing off the wall. He looked at me pure, unadulterated disgust. I knew you were a bit slow, but that was a masterclass in stupidity. What? Do you want to be Y/N that badly? Don't look at me. I'm trying to get the ending. I'm not something that I would do. I would just say, but okay. Do you really think some power of friendship speech was going to fix a century of rot? His expression sour, stretching into a wide jagged grin that looks painful. Speaking of century, I lied. I died in 1984. Ooh. Then wait, hold on, let me do some math. So he could be in his 40s. He might be in his 40s then. Before I can move, he lunges. He doesn't just pin me, he slams me back into the headboard with enough force to make my teeth rattle. I told you, I killed because I'm bored. And watching you melt into the puddle of sympathy was the most entertaining thing I've seen in decades. His hands locked around my throat. Man, please. Why? You gave me your heart on a silver platter, darling. It would be rude not to take a bite. He leans down, his teeth buried in the jagged, hungry grin right against my ear. His voice is a cold, final cares. Voice cracked again. Tender hearts like yours are much more delicious. Easy prey. In the land of monsters, a kind soul is simply just dinner. Wait, what the... All right, not today. So we're gonna go die. So there was another. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you out that you had to see me not reading this, but those are the things that I did. This one, ask how he died. If you're so bored, then how did it happen? How did you die? Alba doesn't defend him. Just asking. Min stares at me for a long moment, his expressions unreadable. Oh, the origin story question. How original. But at least he breathes. Well, if you must know, I was a tragic poet. I died of the broken heart under a weeping willow in the rain. Very romantic, right? That is something I would not believe. That sounds like absolute bullshit. Yeah, that is something I would not believe. Because it is. He lets out a sharp, barking laugh and leans back on his elbows, looking entirely too pleased with himself. Tragedy is for people who didn't have a choice in their ending. I, on the other hand, had a blast. A blast, but you're dead. And yet, I'm still living more than you. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. He sits up, his playful energy shifting into something sharper. He starts tracing a pattern on the bed sheets with a pale finger. Hold on, let me relax my legs. Let me relax my legs so I can just. So let me relax my legs so I end up shooting. Okay. Okay. It looks like he's drawing a jagged line. Okay. Let's just say back in the 80s, people knew my name. They didn't just avoid me. They locked their doors, checked their closet, and prayed to gods they didn't believe in just to say hi to tomorrow. You were a serial killer? I was an artist whose medium happened to be terror, but people have such short memories these days. What happened to you? My actions bit back hard. Turns out, when you spend your life being a shark, eventually the ocean decides it's had enough of you. But that's all the lore you get for today. Spoilers, you know? He looks around your room with a mix of disdain and hunger. Sorry. The headlines are gone. The fear has turned into campfire stories. It's assaulting. So that's why you're here. Why you're still doing this. I'm reclaiming my throne. I don't want your sympathy, darling. I want that look in your eyes. What look? He reaches out, tapping the tip of my nose with a finger that feels like ice. The look that says you'll never, ever forget me. Oh, another one? Okay. So this entered 9. It has been? That's not very nice. Honestly, be careful. I might come by another night to pluck your tongue out in your sleep. Besides, the tension in the room shifting from deadly back to uncomfortably casual as he stretches out on the mattress. Anyway, enough about my glory days. They were fun. They were bloody and they ended with a bang. Literally, a bang. He looks me up and down, his head tilting in that predatory, curious way again. But we have a problem. I'm bored. You're still alive. And I'm starting to think you're keeping secrets from me too. I'm not keeping secrets. Everyone has secrets. And I'm a very curious soul. So, tell me about yourself. There, it's a perfectly normal question to ask. My god, what kind of dates have you been going on? I don't go on much dates. So what you mean is that you're single? Hey, don't insult me on that. Don't insult me on that part. It's none of your business. Alright, fine. It's okay if you don't want to. Is he going to stop trying to pry? You don't have to, because I already know a lot about you. The what? What do you mean you know a lot about me? We just met. Oh, we just met, but I've been getting acquainted with your routine for quite some time now. For instance, you always double check the front door lock, but you completely forgot about the window in the laundry room. And you make that adorable little face whenever you're reading something you don't like on your phone. You've been watching me? Watching? You make me sound like a stalker. You are a stalker. I don't know if it's windy outside or thunder outside. I might have to check the weather after this. I am simply learning about you. I even know that you tug onto your plushie in your sleep whenever you get nightmares. So cute. You've been... I don't know, that sounds weird when I said that. Nobody really notices the little things I do. Min freezes for a second. The room is deadly silent. Oh, you think I'm sweet? He lets out a soft, airy chuckle that vibrates in the back of his throat. He leans in so close I can feel the unnatural stillness of his breath. You really are a special kind of creature, aren't you? Most people start crying or looking for a heavy object to hit me with. What if I did? Shit, I would. But you're practically thanking me for the surveillance. So adorable. You make it so hard for me to hold back. So abruptly, he shovels out and buries his face onto my neck. His breath brushed against my skin, oh so gently. Cold. He shifts his position, climbing on top of me as he pins my body down to the bed. Oh shoot, even my ceiling fan is moving. That called it. What are you? I like you a lot, darling. It's not very often I meet people who appreciate my art. His art? Is he talking about his stalking? The canvas may be stained with blood, but that is where the beauty lies, no? Ah, he's talking about his murders. Why is he suddenly getting poetic? I'm very fascinated by you, darling. Is he going to kill me? Oh shit! Okay. Damn, damn, take me out for dinner. Take me out for dinner first before you start, man. Take me out for dinner. I was too occupied with my thoughts. I didn't realize he had taken his shirt off. Anyway. Is it windy outside? Hold on, y'all. Is it windy outside? Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's raining outside. Yeah, it's gonna... Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot of rain. And we're gonna have a lot of rain. As his shirt hits the floor, my heart does a frantic, uneven dance against my rib. It's not just fear, it's a terrifying rush of adrenaline. He looks perfect in almost an uncanny way that makes my heart swim. I know what he is, I know what he's done, but as he leans over me, his eyes lock onto me with an intensity that made me want to give in. What's bothering your mind, dear? You've been quiet for a very long time. Before I can answer, he lets out a soft chuckle. I know you want this just as much as I do. I'll tell him he's actually gonna do it. So how about we stop beating around the bush? He traces his fingers down. Hold up. He traces his fingers down my chest with such gentleness, I almost forgot this man was a killer. Your skin, so soft, blank, just as a canvas would be. Oh, how I would love to place my marks all over it. What do you say? May I create a masterpiece out of you? No. I scramble back, hitting the headboard, but he's faster. He pins my wrist in a mattress with a strength that feels like iron clamps. You're a feisty one, aren't you? I never intended to give you a choice. He ignores my protest, his weight crushing me into the bed. The playful mask is gone, replaced by a raw, terrifying hunger of a man who hasn't felt a pulse in decades. He leans down, his teeth grazing my neck, not in a kiss, but in a threat. I thrash beneath him, my heels digging into the mattress as I try to buck him off, but he doesn't even budge. Every instant I have is screaming to me to run, but he has me pinned with a clinical, practical ease. He forces my legs apart with a rough, impatient shove, his movement devoid of my tenderness. Please stop. Someone helped. My scream is cut short as he slams his hands over my mouth. He lets out a sharp jack laugh against my skin, his eyes wide and vibrating with his thick, maniac glee. Cry louder, darling. I want to hear exactly how much you hate this. It turns me on. He rips into the remaining fabric of my clothes. The sound of tearing cloth loud and violent in the quiet room. Oh shoot, I heard a voice. When he forces his way into me, it isn't just pain, it felt violating. It feels like being impaled by the freezing agony that radiates from my core to my very fingertips. I sob into his hands, my hot tears spilling over his pale knuckles. The contrast is sickening. I felt the warmth of my life being drained into his absolute zero. His rhythm is fast and violent, his bare chest slamming against mine as he moves his desperation and cruelty. I felt like I was being broken from the inside out. Yes, fight me. Show me that will to live you humans hold onto so much. He only grins wider. Every time I try to turn my head away, he seizes my hair and yanks me back, forcing me to look at the monster I invited into my bed. My bedroom, my safe space, is being drowned in the smell of my own fear and his rot. Are you getting wet? What a pretty little sinner you are. Wait, what? Is she actually? Violent to the axe, leave me breathless, my lungs burning as they struggle to pull in the thickened air. He's relentless. The whirlwind of cold muscles that treats my body like a toy. He decided to snap in half. Shaky, my vision blurring with tears and exhaustion. Yeah, I can't read. And exhaustion until my strength finally begins to fail. My protest turned into broken, wet gasp, and that's when he knows he's won. As he reaches his peak, his laughter dies out into the low, terrifying hum. His hands leaves my mouth, not to let me breathe, but to wrap my windpipe. You really thought you could escape this, didn't you? I told you, I'm a killer. Everything else, this is just an appetizer. He leans in for one last passionate kiss. I appreciate the flattery, but I'm still a man. Got it ending. They're flowering. He took everything you had to give, and then he took the rest. Wow. Sometimes it's the best. Sometimes it's the best part to not do this again. Sometimes it's the best part. Tastes like pool. Tastes like a swimming pool. So I'm just so sick of the I'm not sure part. We're gonna go to where I was before. I wasn't in the middle part. Hold on. We did ask how he died. If I remember, anyway, if I remember correctly, excuse me. So I did that. You're just a has-been. I did that. You're just a has-been. Okay. We're still doing that. We're not on the date. We're not on the date thing. Oh yeah, it's raining outside, y'all. So I'm still gonna go to the. That's actually kind of sweet. Yeah, it's raining. Yeah, it's raining. Yeah, it's raining outside, y'all. It's raining outside. So we're gonna go to yes. My heart hammering against my wrist. There's a strange hypnotic, potent, a danger that feels like a drug. He smiles a soft, almost genuinely looking expression as he pulls me down into the pillows. Good choice, darling. You taste so much better when you're willing. For a moment, it's almost like a dream. He touches icy, but the way he looks at me is so focused, so intense, that I actually feel alive. For the first time in years, someone is looking at me like I'm the only thing in the world. He whispers sweet words against my skin, and I feel myself wanted to believe. Mint's weight settles between my oh god. His skin feeling like frozen marble against my own. The heat of my body tries to fight the chill he radiates, yet it was too intoxicating. Don't tell me are they actually gonna do it? Are they actually gonna do it? He moves like a slow, agonizing rhythm, his hands sliding down to cut my face, forcing me to look at him as he sinks into me. It's an evasive, numbing sensation. I can't read. I gasp, my back arching off the mattress. Oh my god, I need to read this already. Mattress as my nerves struggle to process the code. That's a oh yeah. Yep, y'all might hear a thunder. Such a good pet. Up. Okay, it's good. You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Oh wait, wrong one. There you go. All right, there you go. There you go, y'all. I had to fix everything. I had to cover the window since the rain drop is keep going in. He leans down, his mouth devouring mine. There's no warmth in the kiss, only the taste of ire and the crushing force of his hunger. My hands scrambled across his bare back, nails digging into the shoulders that feels as hard as stone, desperate for more. Getting desperate now, are we? The friction of our bodies is the only thing keeping me from freezing solid. He's relentless, his movement becoming faster, more desperate as he's trying to drain the very heat from my marrow to warm his own dead soul. I'm lost in it, the paradox of the pain, the pleasure, the way his body betrays me by wanting more of his beautiful, murderous thing. I reached the peak of it just as he let out the low, dark sounds of thump. I'm shaky, vulnerable, and completely open. And now that I feel his hands lead my way, they don't move to hold me, they move to my throat. You really thought you could escape it, didn't you? I told you, I'm a killer. Everything else, this, it's just an appetizer. He leans, less passionate kiss. Sorry, but I'm still a man. Okay, so it's gonna be... Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay. Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay. Oh, what I'm drinking right now is Pepsi, y'all. Ouch. We're gonna go. Excuse me. So it's the same thing. But this one's the same thing. So we have 1, 2. I might have to recheck. You know what? I might have to recheck it. But you know what? I gotta go. I got no good memories of everything what I did. I can't put up the words. All right. I can't put up the words. Oh yeah, so I did check the weather, y'all. So I have it's gonna be rain. I have rain right now, and it's gonna be raining for 3 days. It's gonna be raining for 3 days. Excuse me. So we already got everything for us. Okay. Oh wait, no. Did we finish this? And we can go back. We're not dating. Okay, so we finished. So we finished this area. I'm assuming. I think we did. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check. Let me double check. If so, we can go back. I can't go. I got no good memories. I got no good memories. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. You're a disgusting creep. You need to learn some manners. And pauses for a second. I think I actually offended him, but then a low bubbling chuckle starts in the chest, growing into the full melodic laugh that rings out through that could room. Learn some manners. Oh darling, you are absolutely precious. Absolutely. He doesn't look insulted. He looks like a man who just found a $20 bill on the sidewalk. He leans forward, his eyes shimmering with a terrifying playful light. You're talking to a man who turned an entire decades into a folktale, and you're scolding me like I'm a child who dragged mud on a carpet. I mean it. Get out of my house. He leans closer, Moving with the fluid predatory grace, he doesn't yell, he glides towards me, looking genuinely delighted. So you better not throw a tantrum over this. This. I really do. Most people scream, or they pray, or they beg, but you try to discipline the monster in your bedroom. So refreshingly arrogant, I almost want to keep you. He reaches out, his hand cupping my cheek with the icy, monkey tenderness. But manners are important, aren't they? And it's quite rude to keep a guest waiting for the main event. What are you? You don't tolerate tantrums. Tantrums? That's a shame. Gets on top of me, pinning me down with the violent force. Because I don't either. Oh, brat taming. Brattle too close to the sun, huh? You've been watching me this whole time? What a pervert. Ben actually lets out a gently bark of laughter. Leaning back on his hands, he looks entirely too comfortable for a man who's in someone else's house. You've asked that twice now, darling. What? Are you so hung up on the fact that you've been watched? I feel a flush of heat crawl up my head, on my neck, half embarrassment, half lingering terror. I can't word. English isn't English. I can't word. So what? You just hang out around the neighborhood? Yeah, especially around your laundry drying outside. Min said it with a gleeful smile. He then reaches into a pocket of his pants, not with his hands, but with the shadowy tendril that sprouted from his back. Oh no! Oh hell! It's a pair of my lace panties, the ones I thought I lost in the laundry weeks ago. Yeah, are you? Where did you get that? He looks at me like I just said something stupid. Around your laundry drying outside. You know, you really should be more careful with where you leave your things lying around. If I hadn't taken this with me, some weird creep might have. You're a weird creep. He brings the fabric closer to his face, closing his eyes for a brief second. Don't tell me he's gonna. I knew it. I'm gonna say, don't tell me he's gonna. And the way that she said it, as I knew it. Besides, they were just gathering dust. I'm giving them a much more appreciation-filled home. You're looking at me like I committed a crime. Trust me, this is the least of the things you should be worrying about. You can say that again. So far, he seems to really like answering my questions. What do I ask him next? Why you're here? Out of all of the houses in this town, why did you pick mine? Because you're destined to meet my fate. I died due to a curse. All my afterlife, I've been searching for the one person who can lift it. And you, my dear, have the blood of a shaman who has such power. That's why you're able to talk to an entity like me. I carefully think to myself after hearing his words. I do remember always being a little different growing up. Always thought I was just schizophrenic. I can't say schizophrenic. For things I could hear and see that no one else could. If the things is the case, everything makes sense. Really? Is that true? Of course not, dumbass. I pulled that out of my ass. Anyone with eyes will be able to see me if I show myself to them. Never mind. I guess I was schizophrenic. Schizophrenic. I can't say the words. Is there anything else I want to ask? This is gonna be a long ass question. How did it happen to you? I mean, how did you actually die? For a split second, the playfulness vanishes, his eyes go flat, like old television glass where the power is cut. I kill myself. What? He said it so casually. Why would he even do that? Why would a man who is this full of himself commit such an act? Wait. Every answer he gives me just brings up even more questions. Let me guess. Okay. My theory is this. He's a murderer. So he's a murderer in the 80s. He killed himself. I think he probably killed himself because they finally figured out, or they finally find evidence that he is a murderer. So he killed himself with that part. So he killed himself. So no one. Hold up. There you go. So now that he won't have to die in jail. Wait. I could do that? Oh. Is there anything else I want to ask? One more thing. Okay, just one more thing I need to know. What is it? What is your body made out of? Do you have flesh, bones, sugar, spice, everything nice, and a pinch of charm? That's a stupid answer. That's a stupid question. There's more I want to know. Do you eat humans? What other stuff do you eat? I can eat anything you can. But I like to stick to human meat. I specifically prefer unemployed girls who stay inside all day playing video games. Very tender. At least he's honest. How do you pick your victims? Just by preference, or something more like how much are they able to annoy me? Then what about with stupid questions like these? Suddenly his voice shouted to the unsettling low. The world around me darkens just as the face of the man sitting in front of me. Wait, did I do something wrong? Yeah. You asked too many questions. So I got why you're here. This way, stop asking. I can tell I'm pushing his patient. I think that's enough questions. Min's grins returns wider and more friendly than before, though it does nothing to settle my nerves. Good choice. I was starting to think I was back in school, and I always hated school. Now, since we're done with the Q&A question session, are your neighbors usually this loud? Convincingly, always at 3 in the morning when I'm trying to sleep. Yeah. Where the fuck did he go? Did he kill him? He's so quiet. Where's Min? I should probably just wait here. I'm scared. Why is it getting darker? Min? Now that's terrifying. Just as quickly as he lunged, he's back in his original spot, laughing softly at my heart-shattering terror. Oh, you should see your face. Absolutely priceless. What an asshole. Hey, don't look at me like that. Come on, it was a little funny. You, whatever. What did you do to them? What the fuck was that? The neighbors? I politely told them to stay quiet. Politely? Yeah, sure. What about the thing you did? Creepy face. Oh, this? Relax. It's just my Medetta catalog face. I love that reference. Medetta catalog face. I love that reference. I love that reference. I really wanted to research on what people find scary, and I stumbled upon there he goes rambling. I tune out most of what he's talking about because I need time to recover from his DIY jump scare. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Cool. Poor bunny. Did I scare you too much? I'm sorry. He's apologizing? You're adorable when you're scared, though. I like to do it more. Okay. And here I thought he actually felt bad. I like the look on your face. Man falls silent. The teasing glint of his eye doesn't disappear, but it settles into something warmer. He looks at me, really looks at me, as if he's memorizing the way the moonlight hits my face. You know, darling. He reaches out for the first time. He does a lunge or mock. Ghostly fingers hover just a fraction of an inch from my cheek. I can feel static, a localized chill that makes the hair of my arms stand up. I haven't had this much fun talking to someone in, well, since the lights went out. That's supposed to be a compliment coming from a serial killer? That it's the highest praise I have. Most people, they're so predictable. They beg, they fight, they die. They break before the first act is even over. But you're still standing, still vivid. Your attention is fully on me. I liked it. His hands move into my hair. His fingers come back. I can't say it. I can't words. Combined through the air around the strand. It's a gesture that feels terrifyingly possessive. It's nice to have an audience. I've always loved being admired. But that look of fear and curiosity in your eyes, to be witnessed by you. And I know that look. Don't get sentimental on me, darling. It ruins my brand. He leans in, his face inches from mine, his voice sharp into the whisper that vibrates in my very bones. I don't want to lose you, especially not to myself. He senses the shadow around him beginning to swirl as if he's losing his grip on this reality. He looks towards the window. The night has gone for far too long. You should get some rest, darling. And what if I make him leave? Thank you. Okay. Suddenly it goes flat and cold for the moment. I think see flicker genuinely hurt across his face, but it's gone before I can. Of course. But no, his form becoming more transparent with every set. The moonlight bleeds through the glass. Make it look like a fading photograph. Will I see you again? No, I don't think you will. You're far too delicious, darling. If I say, I fear I'll eventually want to devour your whole. And then he's gone. The weight in this room lifts. Static in the air vanishes. I'm alone. Oh, no. I'm alone in my bedroom with nothing but a small writing on the wall that proves he was every here. I can't. I don't know if it's backwards. I don't know if it's backwards. The witnessed. He left to keep you alive. You're the only person who truly knew. Okay, so what if I... Okay, what if I make it... Don't go. Stay. I don't want to be alone. Freezes. Mint stops mid-flicker. His back to me for the long, silent moment. I think I made a mistake. Then he turns slowly to look at Jimmy, stunned. You serious? You're actually asking a monster to spend the night? You really must have a survival instinct of a goldfish. Taunt and tease me all you want, but my decision is made. He chuckles, but it's a soft, briefly sound. No mockery left in it. He moves back toward the bed, the air around him humming with a low melodic vibration. What is it that you're alluding to, darling? I reach for the helmet for sure to begin to undress him, as though I was peeling away his layers. The man flinches momentarily, but quickly regains his demeanor. I can't say it. I'm terribly bold. Still not running? You really are a glutton of punishment. I reach out, my fingers trembling. I touch his chest. It feels like ice and velvet. Slowly, I move my hand up toward his jaw, toward the face that has spent the night mocking and terrifying me. The moment my fingers brush his skin, then flint. It's a purely animalistic reaction from behind his back. A dark, shadowy tendril lashes out, grappling firmly around my wrist and pulling my hand away from it. Don't. His voice isn't cocky now. It's jagged. Rough, he looks away, his teeth clench. Ben, it's okay. Let me. I'm right here. I don't pull away. I keep my gaze steady on him, softening my voice until it's just a whisper. I can feel the tendril around my wrist trembling. His wrist loosening at his panic face into a shaky, uncertain surrender. Shadow retreats, melting back into his face. He slowly turned his face back to mine, looking at me with the expression of raw vulnerability that hurts to witness. I cup his cheek this time. He doesn't pull away. He doesn't pull away. Instead, he leans into my palm, letting out a long, shuddering breath. Oh wow. He lifts his own hand, placing his cold, long fingers over mine, pressing my hand harder against his face if he's afraid I'll disappear if he lets go. You're a dangerous little thing, aren't you? What have you turned me into? Closes his eyes. Oh shoot. He closes his eyes, his thumb stroking the back of my hand, leaning his face into it. Mint's hands is still pressed against mine, but the warmth, if you could call it that, begins to sharpen. The silver veins in his skin pulse faster, glowing with a hungry, frantic light. You're soft. You're so soft. So warm. It's almost a waste to let all the life just sit there, to let time rot it away eventually. He kisses my palm, his teeth grazing skin just hard enough to leave a mark. His eyes are dark, swirling with desperate possessive need. I want you, Colin. Not just for tonight. Not just for as long as your heart decides to beat. I want to devour you. I want to take every drop of that life, every ounce of that spirit, and pull it into me. You'll be part of me. I'll be gentle, I promise. It'll be the last thing you ever feel, and the best. I hate to do this, but fuck it. Cold non-existence, yet somehow hitches in his throat. Shadows that were lashing out in his frenzy suddenly go still, to the floor like heavy velvet. You really let me? You'd really let me? He leans down, his face inches from mine. I can see the flicker of hope in his eyes, the ghost of when he was just a man. But the red hunger is still there, pulsing in time with the silver veins on his neck. You're not lying. You're not stalling. You're actually giving yourself to me. I trust you, man, more than I'm afraid of you. He lets out a soft, then a half laugh, half sob. His weight feeling like a literal shadow, heavy, cold, and inescapable. His hands, usually so restless and mocking, settle firmly against my wrist, pinning them to the pillow. But he isn't squeezing, he's holding. I wanted to hear those words for decades. He lowers his head, his lips grazing the sensitive skin of my throat. It's an agonizingly slow crawl towards the end. Every touch feels like a static shock. I feel his jaw unhinge, the cold air of his inside hitting my skin. The sharp point of his teeth presses against my pulse. One more second, one more breath, then I'll be gone. I close my eyes. I don't fight. I don't even tremble. The pressure of his teeth increases. Then stops. A drop of something cold hits my collarbone. Then another. I open my eyes, confused, only to see Min staring down at me. His face contorted in a way that looks like he's being torn apart from the inside. No. He recoils, scrambling backwards across the bed as if I just burn him. He hits a headboard, his chest heaving with phantom breath. So what is wrong with you? Why didn't you scream? Why did you look at me like, man, you were going to let me destroy the only thing that actually matters? I was going to swallow you. I was going to be alone again, but this time it would have been my fault. He covers his face with his hands, his long ghostly fingers shaking. I can't do it. I can't turn you into a witness who can't speak back. He looks down at me, his eyes wide and drowning in a very human grief. I love the way you move too much. I love the way you talk back to me too much. I think I accidentally become the one who belongs to you. The Min. Before I can utter the words, Min melts into my arms, burying his face into my chest. He stays there for a long time, his forehead presses against the back of my hand. The frantic energy in the room has died down into a low, steady drum like a purr of a massive cat. Min, it's okay. I'm still here. He doesn't look up, but I feel his grip tighten slightly, not with the iron strength from before, but with the desperate anchoring need. I don't deserve a light you're giving me, darling. But I think I'm too selfish to let it go now. Slowly, the adrenaline begins to drain from my body, placed by the heavy, soul-deep exhaustion. Sink back into the pillows, and I feel him follow. As my eyes flutter shut, the last thing I feel is the sensation of ghostly fingers tracing the line on my jaw. Light. Y'all didn't see that. Light as a feather and twice as careful. True ending. Dumbest. Oh, that's a true ending. Okay, now what if I wouldn't know I want to live? Oh shoot. The air in the room instantly curdles, the low hum of his presence turns to high-pitched screeching static. Min's face confirms the vulnerability from moments ago, twisting into a mask of pure, unadulterated anxiety. No? He lets out a jagged, hysterical laugh, his form flickering wildly, shadows lashing out from his back like dying wings. You want to live out there? Away from me? where you grow old, where someone else might look at you, where you eventually leave me behind in this dust, I won't let you. He lunges. There is no devil may care attitude left. Devil may care, that reference. I know that reference. There is a predator realized. His hands pin my shoulders in the mattress with the strength of iron. And for the first time, I see his jaw unhinged just slightly too wide. Min, please. He doesn't listen. He is a storm with teeth and cold. Dark hunger. He leans down to my throat, not for a kiss, but for a claim. Pain is sharp, hot, and then suddenly terrifying cold. I can feel him, not just for the body, but his hunger carry into me. It's visceral. It's the sound of wet skin ripping, the metallic tang of copper filling the air. He is sobbing. Even if he does it, a horrific wet sound against my skin. You're mine. If I can't have you alive, I'll keep you inside me forever. My vision starts to spot. The room is fading to gray. The last thing I feel is the crushing weight of his embrace and terrifying sensation of being swallowed by the dark. Bad ending, consumed by love. Ah. Okay, no. Shoot. No, not one. What I said. Okay, this. Loading will. Fine. We're gonna go for the true ending. I swallowed too big. Oh, I didn't get to this part. I would have skipped it. I wake up with my head spinning. My vision is hazy, and there's a persistent dizziness behind my eyes. Probably a lingering side effect of nearly being eaten by a cannibalistic serial killer entity thing. Min? I scan the room. The chair is empty, and the shadows are gone. For a terrifying second, I think he really did leave. Then I notice a lump on the floor by the foot of my bed. My favorite fuzzy blanket is moving, and it's grumbling. Close it. Close the curtains right now, darling. It's offending my eyes. I blink, rubbing my eyes. A melodramatic poetic monster from last night is nowhere to be found. In his place is a very grumpy, sleep-deprived looking boy. Min, are you okay? The blanket shifts and he pokes his head out, I freeze. Last night he was towering at least 7 feet of intimidation goes. Now he looks briefly, and he looks barely 5 feet tall, swallowed up by fabric. I don't know what you're talking about. Nah, be a good little witness to close the curtains for me. You're lying. You're sensitive to a lie, aren't you? It makes you shrink. It's a stylish choice. I'm a minimalist now. I can't help it. After life and death sakes of the night, seeing him like this is hilarious. I stand out, staggering slightly, and I walk toward the window. I grabbed the edge of the curtains and yanked them wide. The sunlight pours it, and right before my eyes, moving straight, it's like a salty slug. Oh my god. Ah. Ah, that does cute. That's cute.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling.
That is actually the voice actor. So now that you successfully bullied the ghost. What's for breakfast? I smiled, leaning my head back against the wall. It's going to be a very strange life, but I think I'm going to keep him. Welcome home. Oh, thank you for playing. But I didn't. Oh, I guess, but I didn't. Wait, what? Why is that doing that? Thank you, but I didn't. Hold on. I didn't finish. I didn't finish the entire ending. I didn't finish the entire ending. You know what? Okay. We're gonna go to Eel Park. Who the hell do you think you are? My face contorted in disgust. Get the fuck off me. Sick perv. I brusquely shoved him off. Or at least I tried to. Anyway, he doesn't move much. What the fuck? Hey, did you not hear me? Ew? For a second, he looked offended. But he didn't exactly last long until it quickly turned into some sick amusement. Wow. You have quite a mouth on you. For someone so fucking tiny. He scoffs. Then it tumbles into a fit of shameless cackling. What an asshole. It's kind of just calls for it when a certain someone grabs my face uninvited. That seemed to amuse him even more. A playful hum slips out from his voice. He's seriously getting on my nerves. So angry. I don't take kindly to strangers like you. Alright, I'll get off. Besides, I'm not a stranger. I'm Min. So, do you just stay indoors all day? Oh, it's the same thing then. Okay. Okay, wait, okay. Oh, okay, it's the same thing. Whoa. Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay, so it's gonna be the same thing. I did. I already got them all. We're gonna do ask how he died. That why you're annoying? I didn't do annoying. Annoying, but you loved it, don't you? I mean, why else are you still here talking to me? Besides, the tension in his room shifting from deadly back to uncomfortably casual as he stretches out on the mattress. Anyway, enough about my glory days. They were fun. They were bloody, and they ended with a bang. Literally. He looks me up and down, his head tilting my head. But I'm bored, you're still alive, and I'm starting to think you're keeping secrets. Okay, so it's I need to refresh my memories. I need to refresh my memories. I did that. We're gonna go for search. I should probably go look for him. Can I tell you to stay still? Just as quickly as he lunged, he's back in his original spot, laughing softly at my heart-shattering terror. Okay, so it's gonna be okay. So the same thing as. Oh, I'm sorry. I knew you liked it. I've seen your internet history. You watch a lot of horror stuff. You seen my what now? I like that look on your face. Man falls silent, teasing glint of his eye doesn't disappear. Alrighty. Okay, so it's the same thing. So what if I switch to no? No, please. I will make sure to do it more often. Note it. What the fuck? I like that look on your face. Okay, so same thing. Okay. I feel like I did them all. I might have to. We're gonna go to the true. We're gonna go to the true ending. Honestly, I'm gonna go to the true ending. I feel like I think I got them all. Oh, gee. I'm not gonna lie. That's really a good game. It's really a good game. How long is?
Thank you, darling. Thank you, darling.
Hey. What's for breakfast? Going to be a very strange life, but I think I'm going to keep him. Oh, welcome home, man. Spot on. I'm not gonna lie, that is really awesome. This game is awesome, honestly. It's really awesome. Hold on. I'm gonna go to chatting to this point. This game is really awesome. It really is. It's really awesome, but I feel like I have missed some of the ending. I feel like I missed some of the endings, but we'll get into this. But we'll get into that point. If I did miss the endings, I hope they know. I hope y'all let me know, like in the comments on live, on this live. I hope y'all know the comments that if I have missed any endings, if I have missed an ending, y'all can tell me. But as for no more, this game is awesome. This game is really awesome, honestly. I had to go back and forth to achieve endings to endings to endings. And I'm gonna say, give it a round of applause for the developer for making this game. I love and support for that developer for making this different endings, different choices, word choices that you can do or feel free to needs. But as for no more, this game is good. It's really good. I'm not gonna lie, it's awesome. I love it. I love it. It's really good. But as for I will say it again. I will put it in the link. I would put in the link on the channel. On the channel, and I'll also put the link of this game. So y'all can give it a shot, or you want to try it. And again, give developer a level of support for making his demo. It's really awesome. It's really awesome, and I hope everybody would enjoy this. As for today, y'all, it's gonna be the live ending of this stream. It's closed for it's closed for 2 hours. I've been streaming for like an hour, closed for 2 hours. But that's all for today, y'all. I'm glad that I was able to play this demo, and I'm glad that I was able to show y'all the content warnings before that y'all wanted to give it a shot. But as for today, Michael is out and ending his live stream.